Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of quick and important information being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Biden warns of nuclear Armageddon. Now, the reason why I am doing a video on this article is because, first and foremost, a nuclear Armageddon is prophesied in the Holy Scriptures. And as of late, the Spirit has been on me heavy to go into prophecy. So right here we see the American leader, Mr. Biden, expresses concern that Ukraine conflict could involve atomic weapons. Okay, so, and these are just more wars and rumors of war. However, a nuclear confrontation is inevitable. Okay. All right. Not to mention, Putin did say he was sending nuclear missiles to Ukraine, but that the nuclear ICBM missiles are not meant for Ukraine. They're really meant for the United States. So here in Matthew 24:6 it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." So you're going to hear of wars. You're going to hear of rumors of wars. But if you are, an Israelite hoping in the Lord's mercy, you really, if you're of the elect, you really ain't got nothing to worry about. Because we know that once them nukes are shot up into the sky, there's going to be deliverances. Okay? You must know that the Lord is going to deliver his elect men. So, just real quick, I would like to get that in Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 14, because what's going to happen is Yahweh Shai is going to return when those nuclear ICBM missiles are shot up into the sky. And while nuclear warheads are raining death on this country called America, which is known as Babylon in the Holy Scriptures, okay, members of the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be getting beamed up into what the world calls UFOs. So here in Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 14 it says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about." Babylon is talking about the United States of America. "All ye that bend the bow is the silos that these intercontinental ballistic missiles sit in." So all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she, Babylon, have sinned against the Lord. Okay, now the arrows is a metaphor. Okay, because it's not talking about actual arrows. The arrows is a metaphor for these intercontinental ballistic missiles. Now, we must be reminded that missiles did not exist during Jeremiah's or Isaiah's time. So the best way they could describe a missile was based on its shape and form, which a missile takes the shape and form of an arrow. So that's why they describe these nuclear ICBM missiles as being arrows. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The modern day Medes in today's time would be the Russians, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Right. Well, I mean, why would these Russians care about money for? Didn't they not get removed from BRICS? So let's go down to verse 18. It says, their bows shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. That applies to people living over here on the soils of America, because America is going to be invaded by Russians, and they're going to be killing civilians, and they're not going to care about pregnant women either. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And how was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? By fire and brimstone. Okay, what the world calls meteorites, what the Bible calls them fire and brimstone. Okay, now the modern day fire and brimstone is going to come in the form of intercontinental ballistic missiles, which are capable of carrying up to hundreds of nuclear warheads. So after the post-nuclear destruction of Babylon, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Okay? It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and the houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So desert-like creatures are going to be living over here on the soils of America. Why? Because after the post-nuclear destruction of this country, it's going to be one big desert. Okay? So desert-like creatures are going to be living over here. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And Babylon's time is near to come. The United States' days shall not be prolonged. With that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.